Hey, it's Dave of FlipperForce, and this is a quick video to show you how you can quickly create an estimate using templates that you've got built into the software. So I've gone through and loaded in one of our templates. I loaded in our Rehab Estimate template. Then I went through and I created an estimate for a cosmetic rehab. So I went through and estimated the cost for a 1,500 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath property that has exterior painting, exterior doors, landscaping. So basically just freshening up the exterior and curb appeal with some paint and landscaping. Then on the inside, we're just going to be freshening up the inside with some new finishes. So basically just doing a light remodel of the kitchen and bathrooms, painting the interior, and then doing some new flooring throughout the property, and then replacing all the light fixtures. So I went through and did a detailed estimate of all of the quantities and repairs. And now what I've done is I've saved that as a template. So I saved it as the Cosmetic Rehab template. So if I've got future cosmetic rehab projects that I'm going to be doing in the future that are going to be similar, so maybe they're going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property that's about 1,500 square feet, I can just use this template as an example and load that into our software and have an estimate done within minutes instead of going back through and redoing everything. So I'm just going to show you how to do that real quick. So I'm just going to add a new project here, and I'm going to say, let's just say 1234 North Main Street, just as an example. Okay, so I'm adding the project to our system. Now we're just going to go over to the Repair Estimator. So again, we're just assuming that this is going to be a similar project to what we've done in the past and saved as a template. You can see our Cosmetic Rehab template is saved here, so I'm going to select that option from the drop-down menu, and then I'm going to click Get Started, which will load our database into the estimator. Okay, now you can see it's loaded in all of our categories and repair items, as well as quantities and unit prices into the estimator. So we've essentially created an estimate in a matter of minutes instead of it taking us 15 to 30 minutes to replicate and redo an entire estimate for a similar project. You can essentially just copy that project by creating a template for that project and that project type, and then loading that template into the estimator. So you can see we've got exterior painting in here already loaded in. We've got our exterior doors, landscaping. We've gone through and done a detailed estimate of the demolition, drywall, kitchens, bathrooms, cabinetry, appliances, interior doors, painting, flooring, as well as MEP. And all of that information is going to be included in the estimate. Now, another cool thing that's included in that template is your template scope of work notes. So you can see we've also got all of our detailed scope of work notes that are included with that template. So if you want to go through and you want to save your typical paint colors for the exterior of the property, or the trim colors, or the door colors, you can save those in to your scope of work notes, which will also be transferred over with your template. And then all of that information is going to also go to your different reports. So again, you're creating an estimate in a matter of minutes, and then now the power of that is you can also create professional investment packets, estimate reports, and even scope of work reports. So if we go over here to the scope of work builder, it's going to be a scope of work report that you can share with your contractors. So you can print it to a PDF, you can share it via the share link, or you can save it as a Word document. So you can see it's preloaded with all of our scopes of work. It's got our quantities here, and then it's got our scope of work notes. You can drag in and add photos if you want to provide a photo for your contractors so they can actually see what needs to be done on the property. And so you can basically share this with your contractors, and then they can provide a quote for the project. So again, we basically created a detailed estimate and a detailed scope of work in a matter of minutes by just loading in one of our rehab templates. So hopefully you can see the power in the new templating features and functionalities, that it can help you create a detailed estimate in a matter of minutes instead of it taking 30 minutes up to 2 hours is what it would probably typically take you to create an estimate and a detailed scope of work for your contractors. So if you have any questions about our new templating or scope of work functionality, please let us know. Thanks.